Fortinet port forwarding. We already just done the this lab where we are sending the traffic from outside to internally, but now with this port forwarding, what we are doing this time, we are saying that, for example, that we in case, okay, that first of all, previously you hidden the internal IP. Now this time you want to hide the internal services as well. Okay, for example, the port 80, you don't want to, because port 80 might have some certain vulnerability. So the outside world, they don't know. Previously you hidden the internal IP. Okay, but now you want to hide the port as well. Is that clear? Okay, second scenario, there is one scenario where you want to hide the port. For example, the internal port is 80, but you will be hitting to 9999, which means you will be translating from IP to IP plus port to port. Okay, that's called port translation. So there are two use cases. One, I told you, security. Second use cases could be that you have only one IP address available, but there are multiple services inside. Got it? Okay, so take an example that your company has multiple servers, that DNS, DHCP, a web server, applications, so many services, but you only have one IP address. In that case, you can do one IP, but the port might be different because services are different. Internal services are different. Internal service can be 53, 58, 30, 30, 23, 24, whatever it is. So, but outside world, so that you achieve two things. Number one, security. Second thing is you achieve the connectivity as well. Because major problem we are in the infrastructure field is our cybersecurity is a connectivity, and the connectivity is required. And if there is a solution, and the solution is port forwarding, so port forwarding is resolving two problems for you. Number one, it's resolving the problem for security. So internal company, outside people, they don't know. Oh, the thing like is a web server, but they don't know actually, because web server can have multiple exploitations and the vulnerability, and they can exploit that port. Okay, so you are hiding the port. Okay, IP address is already hidden, but this time you're hiding the port. Plus, let's say you have only 200, 200 IP, and the other IP you need to buy, and you don't have a budget. Okay, because every time you map to one IP, you are losing one IP, right? So yeah, so in that case, if there are multiple services inside, let's say there are 10 services, 20, 100, 200, that's okay, but you can use multiple different ports. So only thing will be happening, the outside world, they will be adding the port as well when they are translating. Got it? Let's do that. And the lab is here in the is already this one. You'll be doing the port forwarding in the lab folder, number whatever the lab folder, and you can see this time the same thing. The only difference, this one you can see from 999 to port 80, and you will be doing the same lab. This is the IP address, and you also going the external IP. And this time what you're doing is one-to-one, but you can see external services is 999, but the internal is 80. Okay, the NAT, everything is same. And in the services portion, I believe the rule is same, but I think we need to allow the port. Let's check anyway. This is a port forwarding, not port address translation. Please don't confuse. Port address translation is the PAT. This is port forwarding. Forward, you are hitting to 999, but that will be forward. Previously, you are just hitting 200, 1.2, 200. So it will be forwarding to internal IP. This time you are hitting IP plus port, and the port will be also translating. This is called port forward. Forward from one port to another port. Okay. Now you can see here 999, and you will see that it will be internally hidden that. So let me check that, and if I can just go to my, it's a small change required. No changes are further required, right? So if I go to my destination NAT in the same, add it, and port forwarding, right? Have you see this? External is 999 and this one is 80. Clear? Okay, so this will be only forwarding the port if you are, you see 999. If I take a clone, so look at this. What happened now? So the same IP, okay, but the different internal, but the ports are different now. So outside world 999 will go to 80 and 888 will go to 23. Okay, the condition. Okay, so these are the services I have allowed. And if I go here, this time let's say if I try to open this, it's not going to work until you mention 999. Yeah, see that? Okay. So outside world, if they know the IP and they try it until they know the port, external port, that will never work. Clear? So the port must be mentioned as well. Okay. Second thing is, okay, you see the IP config is not, even the ping is not working, even the trace is not working because we just only allowed telnet. Okay. So how we can do the telnet? Let's see. I'm going to do the telnet in secure CRT 200 1.1.200 and I'm going to do the telnet and not port 823 but 888. Then the telnet will work. See, the normal port of telnet is 23, which will never work. So now nobody can guess it. Extreme security. Got it? Okay. So I shows you this is the 8888. So nobody can, even they know the IP, but they don't know the port or the services, they cannot get inside. They cannot scan it. Clear? So yeah, that's why you can see if you go to the virtual destination NAT, you see it is there. And if you can go to the logs and everything, you can see the traffic forwarding as well. Okay, just remove, okay, remove and also remove, right? You can see source 200, yeah, this one for IP. So all the connection coming from here will be seen here, right? See, that's it, inbound VIP, and you see this rule is existing. And I think it should show you the source, destination, and you see the status. Ah, that's a good, have a look. It's coming, destination is hit. This is the NAT IP, this is the port, this is the port destination port. Clear? Okay. So that